Hey guys, welcome back. We're here for another video. My name's Angela. If you are not familiar with me, I talk about all things fashion, style, helping you learn how to style with a little sprinkle of beauty, a little sprinkle of decor. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you know what to do, guys. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Today we're doing a mini luxury haul. I'm excited about. It's very mini. It's 3 pieces, which that could be a lot to some of you, but you know, I'm just calling it a mini luxury haul. I have 2 ready-to-wear pieces, and then I have a shoe that I got in, so I want to share that with you guys, that I purchased actually before the new year, but we're just bringing it into this year because I haven't worn any of the pieces yet, and I'm just getting around to kind of like unpackaging and sorting through a lot of things that I purchased over the past couple of weeks. So let's get into it, okay? You guys know on our last video, if you've watched, we made style resolutions, which were simply making goals of either things that we want to implement or stop for 2025. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure you go back and watch that video, and you'll know more what I'm talking about. But one of my style resolutions was to purchase more ready-to-wear, designer ready-to-wear, right? That was just a category that I kind of strayed away from. I purchased things years ago when I worked at a few luxury houses, but the sizing was always off. Every time I ordered something, it would be too small, it's just cut differently. So it kind of made me hesitant to purchase things like that because they are pretty expensive, and I wanted to make sure that I was able to actually wear the pieces that I was purchasing. So I always kind of stray away unless I'm like actually in a store and I can like try it on and make sure that it fits, because what happens is you shop online, sometimes I'll see things for a great deal and then I'm kind of nervous, like, oh gosh, this is final sale, or I don't want to have to ship it all the way back and reorder. But I do feel like a lot of the pieces that I do own, I just feel like the quality is just a little bit better. I'm trying to purchase less fast fashion and then just more, of genuine fabrics that are going to last over time. This brand is one of my favorite brands. It is Awake Mode. I think my first piece from them was this black larger clutch that I purchased, and I thought that was pretty safe, right? Because it's a bag, right? I got in the bag, it was huge, and I was like, oh my gosh, see, this is why I don't like to order things like this. But then it became one of my favorite pieces because it was just so unique, and I really just started gravitating towards the brand because I feel like they just have such I just love the aesthetic. It's just a mix. It's kind of a little bit minimal, but it's just kind of this like quirky minimal style that I love. Like, they just give you such unique shapes, and I'm really into different types of shapes and things like that. I feel like you could take a basic, and then if it's something in an interesting shape, it just elevates it so much, and I think it just makes it so interesting. So I feel like every season when they come out with pieces, there's always something that I love or that I would want to have from them. So I've kind of accumulated a few of their pieces already. I have a pair of their shoes, which I have, and I'll show you guys in the picture here. They're like this studded Ursula. That was like the first shoe that I bought from them, and then this first skirt I bought from them was this Awake Mode slit skirt on the side. I wore it for Fashion Week and I loved it. Got so many compliments on it. Again, I love this brand because it just has this very avant-garde feel to it. I think they pride themselves on trying to make these almost like wearable works of art, but they're still not too over the top that it doesn't fit into your everyday wardrobe. And that's what I love about it, because it's going to give you basic but not so basic with a twist, right? This brand, and it is available in different different retailers, but what I find is that a lot of times, like I said, one of my reasons for not ordering ready to wear was because the pricing, it can be a little steep. And if you're not sure of the sizing, or if you're going to wear it all, so often, then, you can be a little bit hesitant to purchase. But I usually wait. They usually have 2 sales during the year. I think it's just 2. maybe more, I don't know, but I'm signed up for the email list, so I always get early access. They just had a sale right before the new year, so it was around Black Friday, around that time. And then if you're on the email list, like I said, you get early access, but this is when prices are up to like, they could be up to 90%, because some of the items could retail for like $1,200, $2,000, different price points, but the deals are amazing. The price cuts are drastic, so I feel like this is the best time, and this is when I normally shop to get some of these pieces from them. Now the only, I guess, gripe, but it's not really a gripe if you know your size, is that I find that the actual Awake Mode site has better discounts than some of the retailers that would be more based in the US, like, you know, a Saks or something like that, where you can get them and not have to pay, like, you know, the overseas shipping and things. But the prices aren't, you know, as drastically discounted, I find. So I did order from the actual Awake Mode site, because I have the early access, so I can see what pieces that I actually want to purchase. So this year I purchased, or last year, I purchased these two new pieces. One of them I'm wearing, and it is this double-breasted blazer. You're not going to be able to see its, you know, its fabulousness from me sitting down, but you can kind of see the sleeve kind of like, you probably can't. So I'm going to put the picture, but I'm going to put the picture over here so you can kind of see me wearing it in the outfit. But what I love is that it's an elevated basic, right? It's a double-breasted blazer, but then it's giving you surprise. You turn around, right? And the back is out. So it's something that you can wear like so many ways, right? If you're out and you're going out at night, you can wear it with nothing underneath, you know, and so you see that bare back, and it's like you turn around and it's like, oh wow, like that's really fun and chic. But if you needed to wear it to work, you can just layer a cami underneath and be covered and be totally fine. But I love that it's like, gives you this classic silhouette of a double-breasted blazer, but then you turn around and it gives you this element of fun. And I also love the kind of sleeve, how it kind of bells out. And what's nice about this is that you can tie it in the back. Like you can, I was kind of worried about sizing, but so again, I went up. Like I said before, I always tend to go up because you can get things taken in more easily, right? And I don't like my blazers to be super tight. So I think this size I got, I'm going to look and let you know what size I purchased, because I don't remember offhand. But the back ties, so I found that like if I did gain a little bit, I can just like undo it a bit, or if I needed to cinch it in, you can just tie it, which I love, because I was kind of worried, like, what size do I get? I don't want it to get too small, but I don't want it to fit like too tight where I can't fit it. But because the back is a tie like that, it's just like, it's perfect. It's perfect. And I love it because it's again, the material, it's I think it's mostly wool. I know with some elastin, but I'll put the I'm not sure the exact thing, but this is something that is going, you know, to last me for years and years and years to come. And I believe I got this again, let me see, like this one I think was $264 that I got it for. Okay, I ordered a size 42. That's what it says. So a 42 is equivalent to like a size like 8'10". The price was just amazing. It's like you can't get a blazer like this for $250. Like, I'm going to have this for years to come. It's just something, it's going to be so easy to wear. I love it. So that was one of the pieces that I added in. So I told you guys I had the one skirt with the slits. I actually have two. I have a gray skirt from them. I'll show you here. It's just like kind of a long maxi skirt with buttons. And what else? Do I have another skirt from them? Maybe not, but maybe this is my third skirt from them. But this was also a great deal. This came out to $169. And it has like the gold and silver buttons that are kind of asymmetrical onto the skirt. And I have the shoes, like I said, so I was like, that would be great to pair with the shoes, but also just, you know, even if I just wear it with a plain black, you know, black heel or something, I don't have to. But I don't know why, I just love those studs and gravitate towards them. But be careful though, because One of them did come off, and I don't know if it was because it was like, I haven't worn it yet, but I'm just letting you guys know, like, the things with the studs are very delicate, so it's not for you to just be like, you have to be careful. You can't just be like bopping around all, you know, all willy-nilly, because you could lose one. So I need to take it and get that reinforced. But again, this was and now this one with the sizing was a little bit different, because I had the gray skirt from them, which was a little bit big. I think I ordered like a 44, because I was like, I'll just get it taken in, and it was like it was kind of really big now in the waist area, at least. This one was, I ordered a 42, so I said, I looked at again, I compared the materials and the amounts of each. So I looked, and I think they were pretty close. So I said, okay, if this one was a little bit big, then I should be able to go down a size. Guys, I could have went down another size in this. It's like still a little big, but I think it's because it's stretchy. You know, I don't understand, but I could have went down a size, but I can still make this one work. I will probably just go take it once I find a tailor, which is also one of my style resolutions, and just get the waist nipped in, right? And then it'll be good to go. But the length is perfect. But those were two new pieces that I added in, ready to wear pieces, luxury pieces, which again is one of my style resolutions. So loving those two pieces. I have yet to wear, except me wearing my blazer today, but I already have, like, it's not even a few outfits, because it's just like the blazer is just literally, it's just so easy to wear. I do believe it's still available. I did see it still on sale at a lot of places, but like I said, the deepest discounts, if you do love this brand like I do, is to normally sign up for the email list, shop when they have those sales, because you're going to get the deepest discounts. Now, sizing might be, you know, you don't know what sizes are going to be left, but I think if you're looking to grab some great pieces at great prices, then, you know, this is the route you want to go. Another retailer that always sells their brand, I think, for a great price is Saks. I feel like Saks has really great sales all the time. It's just very random. Like, it'll be like one size left, and but I've seen, like, I don't know, current Bottega shoes on there for like $150 when they were still, you know, full price at other locations. I think I got a pair of Manolos from there for like $400. It's just like one of those places, like, they have, it's like random sizes, so you really have to just be like Googling one day or keeping a track. But always check out Saks sale. But I feel like they always have awake mode things on sale for a good price. It's just the sizing, it might only be like one or two sizes left, so you might luck out. And I feel like they would be second, other than the brand, to get good pricing on it. But awake mode is sold at other retailers as well, and I'll try to list some of those below if that's something that you're that brand that you're interested in. So my last item from this haul is this shoe. Like I said, now I have wanted this shoe since its release. I just would see it and I just loved it. Like, I still love it, which is why I purchased it. But I'm going to show you guys. But it's from Loewe. Loewe, I love all of their, you know what's so funny too about Loewe? Like, their handbags are, it's just so drastically different than their footwear. It almost sometimes feels like two like different creative directors, but you know, I just love how unique their shoes are. They're really like works of art. Like, I've always been a fan. I see like the little one heel with the nail polish, and the little there's one that almost looks like a little kabuki brush. Like, I just feel like they have really cool aesthetics with their footwear, very unique. Still very wearable, but like, I just think it's just so unique, and you don't just walk down the street all the time and see somebody in some of these kind of fun footwear pieces that they release. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was this shoe, and I'm going to show you. And it came in, first of all, the box is huge. I don't know. I guess it does need to be in this box just to keep it, but look. So, got this box in, but look at how huge the box is, okay? Now, guys, I don't even know how I'm wearing these, but I just had to have these, and I finally got them. Do you guys remember these shoes. Like, I'm gonna put the collection that they're from, but I saw these and I was just like, this is just a work of art, right? A work of art. Like, I've never seen a shoe like this, and I don't know why I just always wanted them. And I'm going to tell you the story of how I got them, but this is the shoe, right? So this is the black pair. It also came in yellow. You see, like, the heel is yellow, and it has this big flower, or not even sure what that is, but guys, I don't know. I just know that I could just see these sitting up on my shelf in my closet, especially once I have my dream closet built and it's just in there as a work of art, right? I probably will only wear these like a handful of times, but I always love these. I just always love these. So this is how I got them, and this is another quick tip, right? So these shoes retail for about like $1,600. There's no way that I was going to pay that. I normally purchase a lot of my luxury items on sale or resale, different things like that, because that's just not in my budget currently. And especially for something like this, a shoe that I feel like is so unique and so rare and so it's just wearable art. It's not really something it's not a basic shoe that you're going to just pull out all the time. So I thought about, okay, how many times would I actually wear it? Does that justify me spending, that amount of money on it? So I follow my girl Fashion Sherlock. If you don't follow her, you should be, because she always posts so many deals, especially on designer items of just like massive sample sales, different things like that. But she posted some things about Loewe, but she also mentioned that, because she does personal shopping, but she also mentioned that if you are not by an outlet, that you can call them and ship them to you, right? So there's Woodbury Commons, which is like, I guess, closer into the New York area, not really close to me. I guess I could go there if I wanted to, but I never knew that the stores in these outlets don't ship to you. And so I always would see people posting things, or like, oh, I went to Woodbury Commons, I got all these great things, and I'm like, oh, I gotta make it up there, I gotta make it up there. So the Loewe has an outlet store there, and I said, oh my gosh, I'm gonna just call and see if they have these shoes, because she was posting things talking about all the sales. So come to find out, they were having a sale where everything was an additional 30% off the sale price, except for maybe clothing. I think it was not the clothing. No, it wasn't handbags. It was except for handbags, but like the shoes and clothing, everything was an additional 30% off. So I was like, let me just call and see if they have these shoes. And I called. She said, yes, we have them, but they were off site. But she gave me the number to like the California one. I didn't even know there was one over there. And she said, okay, great. I said, I called them. She had them. And then I was deciding, do I want the yellow or the black? Then the sales lady from the one in Woodbury Commons called me back, or she texted me and said, oh my gosh, my manager bought these over. So shout out to my girl Alyssa. She found them for me, and she's like, I have your size. And the great thing is that they were additional 30% off. She was able to mail them to me. They still do have a return policy if they weren't able to fit me. And I'm like, now I have a connection. So, now I'm going to start shopping through, you have your sales associates everywhere. I just never knew that they shipped to you and they had those kind of options for the outlets. I thought, you had to shop in person. So that's my new little tip. And guys, I was like over the moon. I'm like, okay, every time you guys have a sale, let me know. She sent me pictures. It was great. She sent me screenshots and pictures of all the styles they had available. So I was able to snag these. This is a size 37, which is equivalent to a 7. I feel like they fit. Right here is a little bit like tight, because it's right under there, but it's like a thong part. If you can see it, it's probably can't, but it's like a thong part of the sandal. And I feel like these were such a steal, guys. You are not going to believe. I got these for, I think, $330. I think it was like $336, something around that. These shoes were $1,600. And I mean, what, like, I'm like flabbergasted, and I was just so excited because I was able to get this shoe that I wanted for so long and for such a great price, or what I believe is a great price. I am excited to wear them. I don't know how yet, but I just had to have them. So this is like part of my, you know, luxury haul for myself that I'm happy about right now. That these are going to sit in my collection until the perfect moment. Like this is just like, I could see going to like a fabulous art gallery opening with like just a chic like black dress, and then these little stunners and a cute little small miniature clutch. Like, I don't know. I just love them. I just love them. I know they're obnoxious. Now, I will say the only thing I don't love is that I think that the flower should be removable. I think that would be a great selling point, because if you see it without it, it's just a black, you know, almost like that kind of simple nudist type heel, which would be something that you could wear very easily. It's actually like embedded into, because it has that thong part, and I think that making this removable would have been a great addition, because it's almost like 2-in-1, and that way if you don't want to have this flower on all the time, then that could be an option. I also thought that the flower or leaf, whatever kind of foliage you want to call this, is that I thought it was more like a different fabric, I guess. I don't know what I was expecting, but it is like, it almost feels like a fake plant, but it's very thick. So it feels like kind of foamy mixed with kind of like plasticky. So I wish that the material was a little bit different. I think because once you're like super up close, it almost looks like a school project in a way, if that makes sense. Without taking away from it, it does kind of give those vibes a little bit, but it's still an amazing shoe. But I wish there was just those two things were different about it. But see these bad boys until, you know, the spring summer, because I just probably have, unless I guess I could put them on with like a tight and something like tight black tights, sheer tights. I don't know, but I just see this more like, I don't see myself wearing these right now, so I'm probably going to wear them in the summertime for a photo shoot, something like that. So stay tuned for when these make its debut, but until then they'll be sitting on my shelf, my shoe shelf, as a work of art for me to admire. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my little mini luxury haul. If you guys added anything, or if you have any other places that, you know, you get the deals and you want to share them down below. I'm always going to share with you guys the tips and tricks. And thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, bye.